President Billy Johnson and San Diego Mojo co-owners Mitch Grossback and three-time Olympic gold medalist Carrie Walsh Jennings. Now let's cut that ribbon and officially begin the San Diego Mojo season in Viejas Arena. Let's go, Mojo! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, if able, and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of the national anthem. Performing the anthem tonight is American Idol finalist Stephanie Negri.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang out, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now it's time to meet the lineup for the visiting Grand Rapids Rise. Ladies and gentlemen, first, the non-starters. Number 1, Sydney Bolding. Number 4, Morgan Fingal. Number 5, Erica Pritchard. Number 7, Nia Grant. Number 10, Shannon Scully. Number 15, Mac Madraza. Number 28, Kayla Caffey. And number 31, Camila Gomez. And now the starting lineup. A middle blocker, number 8, Merritt Grove.
Is headed to town to play professionally.
Outside hitter, number 9, Claire Chasse. Setter, number 13, Ashley Evans. From the opposite, number 14, Emilia Dimitrova. Middle blocker, number 17, Alyssa Jensen. Outside hitter, number 27, Simone Abbott. And the libero, number 12, Sarah Sponsel. The head coach for Grand Rapids is Kathy George.
Women's professional volleyball is headed to town for a chance to play professionally.
The sky's the limit. There are no limits with this sport.
Real pro indoor volleyball.
Female beach volleyball play.
Legacy of volleyball in California and around the world. Tonight is the start of something magical.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
with the non-starters. Out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 1, August Rasky. From Balso, California, number 3, Kendra Dalkey. Out of Geneva, Illinois, number 9, Grace Loberg. From Maryville, Michigan, number 10, Allison Bastianelli. From Genova, Italy, number 12, Valeria Papa. From Peoria, Illinois, number 17, Lindsay Stalzer. From Corozal, Puerto Rico, number 23, Nomaris Velez. And out of Fontana, California, number 42, Garson Bacon. And now, the starting lineup for your Mojo. A 6' 3" middle blocker from San Jose, California, number 7, Veronica Stone. A 6' 3" middle blocker out of Stewartville, Minnesota, number 8, Hannah Tapp. A 5' 7" setter from Rakaburi, Thailand, number 13, Nutsara Tomkong. A 6' 3" outside hitter out of Turlock, California, number 16, Lindsay Vanderwide. A 6' even outside hitter from Glenwood, Illinois, number 19, Jimmy Thomas Ilara. At 6' 3" from the opposite, out of Carlsbad, California, number 30, Morgan Lewis. And a 5' 6" libero from Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, number 2, Shara Marie Venegas Medina. The assistant coaches for the Mojo are Dietrich Collins Parker and Brandon Directo. And the head coach for your San Diego Mojo, Taiba Hanif Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent news story.
For the first time in PVF history, the Professional Volleyball Federation has landed in Viejas Arena in San Diego. It's been a long 3 weeks for the San Diego Mojo as they are 0-3. You've yet to win a set, but everything can be different when you're in your home arena. Dan Daugherty here alongside Bree Spenner. And Bree, how much does having those home fans around you and supporting you make that difference?
There is just nothing like playing at home in front of your own fans and your own family. And there just is a different atmosphere, so I'm really excited to see what pans out here for the Mojo.
And Grand Rapids, they are one of the top teams in the league this season. 3-1 record, 1-0 on the road. They have wins over the Atlanta Vibe, 2 of them, and a win over the Columbus Fury. Their only loss comes to the Omaha Supernovas. They are led by Kathy George. There on your screen is Taiba Hanif Clark, the head coach of the San Diego Mojo. And the Grand Rapids Rise, they have quite a few big-time weapons, primarily Claire Chaussee and Amelia Dimitrova, who both are just fiery outside hitters that San Diego's going to have to be prepared for today.
No doubt. I mean, Claire Chaussee, she brings quite some firepower as well as some bounce. And then, yeah, we'll see what the Mojo brings defensively.
Starters for both of these teams are as follows. For San Diego, it's Morgan Lewis, Ronica Stone, Temi Thomas Ilara, Lindsay Vanderwide, Nutsara Tomcom, and Hannah Tapp. And for Grand Rapids, it's Claire Chaussee, Amelia Dimitrova, Marin Grote, Alyssa Jensen, Simone Abbott, and Ashley Evans. And the first point goes to the Grand Rapids Rise, an immediate side out. And the serve belongs to Alyssa Jensen. Played by TomCom. Tapped over the net. Right side attack from Dimitrova.
Point Mojo!
First point for the Mojo.
Lindsay Vanderwide back to serve.
Take a look at the replay here as Dimitrova not going to miss those too often. Now Vanderwide back to serve. An ace for the San Diego Mojo, and they are up 2-1.
That was a great short float serve, dropping right in front of those passers.
For Vanderwide, that's ace number 2 on the year. That comes back over in 1. Good opportunity for TomCom. Gets it over Thomas Ilara. And a free ball. TomCom. Back to Thomas Ilara. Left side pushed over by Abbott. And it goes back to Grand Rapids Rise. Abbott with great placement there. Simone Abbott, 7th year as a professional. Was teammates with Kendra Dalkey of San Diego back in Greece in 2021. Into the net, and another one for Grand Rapids, 3-2.
Emilia Dimitrova with the service.
The Mojo needs to find their rhythm here, get a good pass in system, and try and put the ball away.
Here's Dimitrova with a service error.
That'll work too.
Yeah. So far for Dimitrova, an attack error and a service error. An uncharacteristic start for the PVF Player of the Week. She had 7 kills in the 5th set alone last match against Atlanta. That one is stuffed over the net. And San Diego's up 4-3. Now, on paper, a lopsided matchup. You have an 0-3 team going against a 3-1 team who's at the top of the standings and is seen as one of the best in the league, but we're only 4 games into the season. Anything can happen in the PVF.
No doubt.
Simone Abbott on serve after the service error from San Diego. That one goes long, so another service error here in the first set as both teams are trying to get the feel for the service line.
For sure. And in a different arena, there's something about depth perception being behind that service line. We'll see if TomCom can get her serve over and in here.
Dutsara TomCom, one of the best setters in the world. From Thailand. Sets up her teammate Lewis, but it sails wide, and the Rise will be back on serve.
Lewis was trying to go for that outside hand there and just missed fingers off of Chassé.
Now Maren Grote on serve. Off some hands. Attack from the back row. Here's TomCom. Lewis has it deflected. Chassé's first attack turns into an opportunity for the Mojo, but it's blocked. And the Rise are back up 6-5.
Some great block touches in that rally to end with a block. It was great to see.
Now Maren Grote. Thomas Ilar, this time from the right side. Great dig. In comes Venega, the libero for San Diego. Then a cross-court attack short for San Diego to get it back to tied 6-6.
Impressive shot there from the outside for the Mojo. Puts it right inside that middle blocker.
Now it's Thomas Ilara serving. Thomas Ilara has been a very impressive rookie so far this season as that one goes back to the Rise after a side out 7-6. At the service line here, Ashley Evans, who's just been a tremendous setter this season for the Rise. Comes into this game with 172 assists through 4 games. Evans, great recovery from Thomas Arlar there to keep it alive. Stuffed at the net and punched over. Kept alive by Vanderwide. And the touch lands for Grand Rapids. They're up 8-6.
A great mix of shots there and awesome defense. The blocks are getting great touches, keeping that ball high enough for defenders to run and chase it down.
Ashley Evans played professionally in Spain, Hungary, France, Germany, and Romania. And now the Ohio native is back here in America. 9-6 Rise.
That pass just crossed the plane of the net, so Tomcom was called over since she's a back row player here. Point goes to Grand Rapids.
So Evans on a bit of a run here. Chaussee. Good keep by Tomcom, and then the attack from Lewis is dug out by Sponsel. Another great libero play, that time from Venega. Tomcom. Short side. Goes wide again for Morgan Lewis. So 10-6, and this is something that Coach Hanif Clark of San Diego wanted to avoid, is letting one big play result in a run for the other team. Trying to get the message across to the Mojo that it's 1 point at a time. Don't let a big play turn into something bigger.
For sure, volleyball's a game of momentum, so if you can have one big play and go on a string of points, you're usually going to come out victorious.
That time it goes off the blocker's hands and straight on through. And a service error gives it back to Grand Rapids, so they end the run but immediately give it back. Here's Claire Chaussee, known as Air Claire for Grand Rapids. Excellent attack and a kill for San Diego. That's Vanderwide.
She did a great job transitioning out of that pass, making sure she got to a point where she could have an effective swing, and it worked out.
And how difficult is that transition to go from pass to attack?
Very difficult. You got to finish one move before you can move on to the other. A lot of players will tend to want to swing right away and shank the pass and result.
12-8 now. It's Alyssa Jensen at the service line. She played for Coach Kathy George in college for Michigan State and now plays professionally under Kathy George as the point goes to San Diego.
And I think the Rise were serving Vanderwide intentionally because it's so hard to transition, but now she's back in the back row, so we'll see what she does with her serve. Pretty
Not much you can do better than
impressive.
that. Yeah, that was great. Vanderwide with another ace, her second of the match. And it's only the first set.
Going for that seam in between players, some miscommunication there from the Rise.
So great start for Vanderwide, and she gets a dig there. Thomas Ilara, another dig from Sponsel. And that one will skip through off of Lewis and out 13-10 Grand Rapids.
The Rise has done a good job so far playing out a system, just keeping the ball in the court and making Mojo make the play.
Emily Dimitrova had a service error last time she was at the line. That time it goes over. That one's blocked off of Stone's hand. Collision there on the Rise side, and Claire Chaussee comes up in the back row. That attack is defended, then Thomas Ilara's attack gets through 13-11. Great sequence there for San Diego. Thomas Ilara leading the Mojo in kills this season with 27. And she's just a rookie. She was a second-round pick for San Diego, 13th overall in the PVF draft. Down the line. Point goes to San Diego. Kathy George wants to challenge that. So again, no line judges here in the Pro Volleyball Federation. It's the Bolt 6 cameras, 16 cameras around the court to determine whether it's in or out. You get 2 challenges per set. If you succeed in the challenge, you keep your challenges. And the challenge is for a block touch here. And it looks like it was touched.
That play started with a great pass, in-system set, and they were able to get that block touch for the kill.
So it goes from 13-12 to now 14-11, thanks to the successful challenge of Kathy George.
Simone Abbott with the service, 14 serving 11.
Here's Abbott, the jump serve. Tom-Com. Great kill again, Thomas Ilara.
Jimmy Thomas Ilara with the kill.
What a start for Thomas Ilara tonight as Tom-Com goes to the service line. From the back row, misses wide. It's 14-13 after the attack error. Nutsara Tom-Com from Thailand. Blocking that attack was San Diego to tie things up at 14. A good 3-point run for the Mojo. Morgan Lewis teaming up to block that one off of Claire Chaussee. Chaussee tries again. The double block gets her again. From the back row, another block for San Diego. Chaussee tries again, goes off some hands. Tom-Com to Thomas Ilara, hits the back row. 15-14, and San Diego is pulled ahead.
Those blocks are the momentum swings that Mojo is looking for as they seek to pull ahead and get a string of points here.
15-14, a 4-point run for the Mojo. We'll be right back.
Okay, Mojo fans, time to get on your feet.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Serving 14.
Nutsara Tom-Com trying to keep the run going for San Diego. They have rattled off 4 straight points. The attack comes in from the back row. Great dig from Vanderwide. Now Lewis just pushes it over. Back set, down the line and in. Tied up at 15 as Grand Rapids stops that 4-point run.
That was a great run, taking the slide down the line, find an open court in that corner.
Marin Grote, team leader in blocks, coming off her best match of the season. Quickly put down by San Diego. They're up 16-15. The kill there from Hannah Tapp.
TomCom does a great job of feeding her middle, even though she's not in the perfect setting position. She finds Tapp in the middle of the floor.
Thomas Ilar with the serve, and it falls. Second touch never came. A 2-point lead for San Diego as they're looking for their first set win in franchise history.
The Mojo are definitely attacking from the service line. It's nice to see that they're aggressive in that regard.
Big swing, dug out by Vanega. And that attack goes wide. Point goes to Grand Rapids, 17-16. Here's a look at Temi Thomas Ilar as we get a look at the Bolt 6 review of that last hit. And out by a couple of feet. And now all tied up now after the ace from Grand Rapids. So San Diego had that 2-point lead on Grand Rapids, and Coach Aniv Clark has described the Mojo as a slow starting team, so far they've been the one getting the better of the rise, but now we'll have to play from behind. 18-17 Grand Rapids. On serve here is Ashley Evans, the setter. First Purdue Boilermaker ever to get 4,000 assists and 1,000 digs in her career. The swing comes in from Lewis. Chaussee. Over and out. Chaussee from the 10-foot line getting the kill. And a timeout call by the Mojo. We'll take a quick break here. It's 19-17 Grand Rapids in set number 1.
Finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight. We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads. There are stars everywhere you look. No secret that tonight's going to be epic. Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Whiteley. Picks out Nunaviller. Just so...
It's the high performance moment of the week, brought to you by Ren Athletics.
14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
So the timeout from Taiba Hanif Clark there after Grand Rapids goes on a 4-point run. It's Ashley Evans on serve. Dan Daugherty here alongside Bree Spenner. Tapped over, pancake, kept alive, and it does fall. So San Diego out of the timeout getting a big point there to make it 19-18. Set up left side for Chaussee, who taps it over. Another pancake there. That time it's TomCom. Back set, blocked and out. 20-18. Here's a look at Claire Chaussee, an All-American in 2022. For the Louisville Cardinals. Right side attack from Lewis goes into the net. 1-point game, and now Lewis will go back to serve. One of several University of Oregon players for the San Diego Mojo. At the net, Abbott with a big kill.
And a wonderful one-handed set from Evans to set up her hitter. That was great to see.
Simone Abbott has looked excellent so far. And a sub coming in.
23 Lamaris Velez into the match.
It's Lamaris Velez from Puerto Rico. 12-year veteran. As Tom sets it up for Stone. Kept in by Chaussee and sent over. Tom for Stone. That one gets through. 21-20.
They capitalized on the free ball opportunity, fed their middle on a slide, and worked out for them.
Lindsay Vanderwide to serve.
Veronica Stone, another one of those University of Oregon players. And Coach Hanif Clark was an assistant coach for the Ducks. Right before she became the San Diego Mojo head coach. Vanderwide has had a strong first set from the service line. Is on serve, and that one stays on Grand Rapids side and thrown down by Groats. 22-20, it's crunch time here in set number 1.
Great net awareness from Aaron Groat there, being ready for anything coming up and over.
Amelia Dimitrova from Bulgaria, the reigning PVF Player of the Week. 61 kills, 57 digs this season. Thomas Ilara, who's been the star of the show for San Diego in the first set. Into the net a couple of times and 3 times into the net. 23-20 Grand Rapids.
Great ball placement, going for that short court. A lot of times your hitters are ready in transition to swing and not necessarily ready to pass.
Now Grand Rapids 2 points away. The Rise are undefeated in the first set this season, as Thomas Ilara gets yet another kill. Temi Thomas Ilara has 3 kills here in the first set. Veronica Stone serves. Groats blocked. Sponsel sends it forward and Abbott hits it into the net. It's a 1-point game.
Thomas Ilara did a great job of shutting down the right side before this swing, and I think that's truly what won them the point.
Veronica Stone. Abbott with the touch. Carries wide. 23-23. And a timeout called by Kathy George. The Rise trying to collect themselves here in set number 1.
Our day has dawned. A new horizon is upon us. Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
Huge point coming up here. It's Veronica Stone serving for the San Diego Mojo. 23-23. Left side, Abbott gets the kill. Set point for the Rise. Simone Abbott has been just terrific for Grand Rapids here in the first set. And she'll be subbed out.
Number 10, Shannon Scully into the match for the Rise. She'll go back to serve.
It'll be Shannon Scully coming on to serve. Has 1 ace on the year. Won't get one there as Tom sets it up left side. Now Chaussee. Great dig by Thomas Ilara. Gets up. And is played by the Rise. Chaussee. Another dig. Block carries out. 24-24. Extra points needed here in set number 1. Shara Vanega with an incredible dig to keep that point alive. Win by 2 situation at Thusara Tomcom. Serving for San Diego.
Morgan Lewis checks into the match.
Sub
for
coming
San
in
Diego Mojo.
for the Mojo.
Thusara Tomcom serving.
It's Morgan Lewis back on the court. Tomcom the serve. She had a good 4-point run earlier this set. Grote right to Tomcom. Lewis with the attack and the kill. Set point for the Mojo. Their first set point of the season.
Set point Mojo.
This has been a great start to the match with extra points in set 1.
And it's 25-25. Grand Rapids answers. The kill from Dimitrova. It's Maren Grote to serve. Sneaks over the net. Tomcom. Great set and a great kill for San Diego.
Hannah Tapp did a great job keeping her chest open to setter. Was able to put that ball away cross court.
Now Temi Thomas Ilara. Trying to put it away for San Diego. Chaussee blocked at the net. It carries over. Tomcom. Another one, but it's dug out by Sponsel. Vanderwide. Stepping up in the back row. Block touch is the call. 26-26. Oh, that was in. My apologies. So it caught the back line. And Grand Rapids stays alive after a couple of great attacks from San Diego. Ashley Evans, the setter, on serve. Vanderwide sends it over. Right side. Gets through. 27-26. Grand Rapids now with set point.
Attackers on both sides are doing a great job of swinging hard as well as mixing up their shots, keeping the defense on their toes.
Evans. Played first by Thomas Ilara. Off the block and down. Tied up at 27, a marathon first set here in Viejas Arena. Vanderwide has been terrific for San Diego. Oh, but a bad service error there. And it's 28-27 Grand Rapids, untimely for the Mojo. And that gives the ball to Claire Chaussee. 4 aces on the year. Preseason all-league selection. And a 2-year pro out of Wisconsin. And it's kept going by Vanderwide. Goes off the block and out, 28-28.
Vanderwide and sees those block hands in front of her and does a great job of going high so she can utilize 2 of those hands.
These sets by Nutsara Tomcom have been terrific all throughout the first set.
Grand Rapids is challenging a net fault on the last play.
Looks like we got a challenge. They are verifying a net touch. So we'll see what the replay review sees here. It's a big point. I mean, San Diego just was able to climb back to 28-28, and if this goes the other way, Grand Rapids takes the set. Looks clean to me. Yeah.
No net touch.
All right, so the set keeps going. Down the line, received by Abbott. Into the middle. Tomcom has to throw it back. Chaussee comes over in one. Net was touched by Grand Rapids. Yet another set point for the San Diego Mojo. A pretty clear net touch that time for Abbott. Short serve play by Sponsel. Abbott. And we keep going, 29-29. The attack went right after the libero Venega. And she couldn't scoop it out.
Gomez into the match for Grand Rapids.
Back at the service line is Camila Gomez in for the first time. From Colombia. First by Thomas Ilara. Bounces off the back of Grote and falls 30-29. Another set point for the Mojo. The kill from Ronica Stone there. Ronica Stone came into this match with 20 kills on the season. Vanderwide at the service line has 2 aces this set. But a service error there makes it 30-30. Bree, what's the mindset in a marathon set like this that just won't end?
1 point at a time. Gotta focus on doing your job as best you can.
Thomas Ilara sends it over softly. Abbott is blocked. Abbott somehow gets an attack out of that and makes it 31-30 rise.
Abbott took advantage of having a shorter blocker in front of her, so she's able to take that ball down the line.
That's been one thing San Diego's been trying to work on is defense behind Nutsara Tomcom, who stands at 5'5" when she's at the net. Tomcom to Thomas Ilara. Off the block and out, 31-31. We've had some marathon sets here in the Pro Volleyball Federation in the early goings. And we got another one here with San Diego trying to win their first set in franchise history. Off the fingers of Thomas Ilara, and it falls. It's 32-31 Grand Rapids. Simone Abbott, who has 3 aces on the season, will go to the service line to try and end it. The jump serve. Tomcom back to Thomas Ilara. It's 32-32.
Thomas Ilara has done a great job with ball placement and getting her feet to the set to make sure she's able to put that ball where she wants to.
How about this, a setter substitution? August Rasky will come in to serve, as Nutsara Tomcon will take a seat. Rasky, the lefty. From the back row, dug out by Rasky. Thomas Arlara rolls it with the left hand. Splits the gap and gets the kill. 33-32 rise. Marin Grote now to serve. Another set point for Grand Rapids. Marin Grote, originally from California, playing in her home state. Serve received by Vanega. And it's Thomas Arlara getting it off the block again, 33-33. The set that refuses to end. What an opener here in Viejas Arena. And a service error for Temi Thomas Arlara. 34-33.
Set point.
Ashley Evans back at the service line. Tomcom. Now Sponsel sends it over. A free ball, and it's taken advantage of by San Diego. Hannah Tapp with the kill.
Did a great job passing that first contact, so that she's able to be in transition and get a great swing.
And both coaches using their substitutions. You get 8 substitutions in a set. Both have used 4. And Valeria Papa, who's recently added to the San Diego Mojo, made her season debut last match. Expected to do big things for the Mojo. Thomas Arlara from the back. Dimitrova's blocked. 35-34. Great double block down the line by Ronica Stone and Vander Wide. Was it touched? No, San Diego takes the set, 36-34, and the Mojo have won a set for the first time in franchise history. They're up 1-0 on the Grand Rapids Rise. Back for set number 2 right after this.
Be proud of me, boys. Let's go celebrate now. Let's go.
So in their home opener, the San Diego Mojo have won the first set in franchise history, their first set in franchise history. And in that first set, it was Temi Thomas Ailara who led the way with 8 kills, and also Hannah Tapp helping out with 5 kills at a 56% kill rate. So she's been very efficient for the San Diego Mojo. And for the Grand Rapids Rise, they are led by 8 kills from Simone Abbott, 7 from Emilia Dimitrova. So far this season in the PVF, teams are 3-3 in their home openers. San Diego is the last team to have a home opener 3 weeks into their season. They'll be home for the next few matches. And for Grand Rapids, they're on the road. They go from here in San Diego to Orlando, then back to San Diego. So a road trip that will cover 8,700 miles for the Rise. And that is a pretty brutal stretch for Grand Rapids. They're trying to start it with a win, and it starts the second set with the Simone Abbott jump serve. Over back in one, and taking advantage is Maren Grote to make it 1-0 Grand Rapids.
Abbott has a great jump serve, and so she's able to put a lot of power behind that ball. Passers have to sink in just a little bit more to keep that ball on their side.
Sharp dip on that serve, but it was played by Vanega. Off the block and out by Maren Grote. And Grand Rapids, they come in as the top-ranked team in the league, going against the bottom-ranked team in the league, and they lost the first set, so the mindset here in set number 2, what would you say that is, Bree?
It's anybody's ball game. I mean, like I said, they're trying to find a rhythm both sides. The Mojo definitely have a little bit of a swing and can have a little swag in their step with that first set win, but it's still point for point, anybody's ball game.
That one carried out. I'll see it here on our official replay. That was well out, 2-1. Lindsay Vanderweide to serve. Played by Chaussee and over in 2. Great dump.
Evans has some great court vision. She was able to set up her hitter in the point previous on a one-on-one and then was able to see that opening there for her to be aggressive.
5 kills this season for Ashley Evans, and an ace that follows for Maren Grote.
Dan, that was a perfect example of transitioning to attack before passing.
A 4-1 lead. We saw Grand Rapids take an early lead in the first set. San Diego did not let that slow them down, though, and they turned into a marathon and won the marathon. 4-2 as the serve goes to Ronica Stone.
Ronica Stone with the service.
Stone from San Jose, California. That's blocked. Temi Thomas-Ailara. She's been stellar in this match so far. Talked to Coach Hanif Park about Thomas-Ailara. She said that she got to see her play for Wisconsin back in her college days and saw her slam a kill right into a defender's face and said, "We got to get that player." And she did. From the back row, goes off of Vanderweide, chasing it down is Ronica Stone, and that will fall 5-3, Grand Rapids.
Great defensive effort. You got teammates following you, making sure that they're able to play that ball back over if she was able to get it up and high.
Back to serve is Evans. Thomas-Ailara changes the pace, and it's 5-4. Now here in the second set, after you set the expectations of a big swing, that'll always work out too.
No doubt. Thomas-Ailara is doing a great job of ball placement, and that pass wasn't perfect, but she was able to better the ball and eventually get the Mojo a point.
Sara Tomcom to serve. Played in Spain, Switzerland, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Thailand, her home country. Has been named the best setter in her league 20 times throughout her career. Right side attack. The net defense looking great for San Diego. 3 attacks were all blocked by the San Diego defense.
And Thomas-Ailara, again, she seals that line so well. Her body control is great. Is able to earn the Mojo the point.
All tied at 5. Vanderweide keeps it alive and is pushed over by Vanega. Tomcom with the dig. Sneaky play by Vanega there to stay on her side of the court to keep that point going. It's Thomas-Ailara right to Chaussee. Chaussee down the middle, played by Vanderweide. Thomas-Ailara tries again down the line this time. It's Evans. Dimitrova off of Vanderweide towards the bench. Vanega keeps it going, and Vanderweide sends it back over. The attack from Chaussee is dug out by Vanega. Off the net and out. Thomas-Ailara tried to go Real short that time and across the court. Just ran out of room.
What a great rally from both sides in the net. Some free ball opportunities, out of system opportunities. It's great to see.
Claire Chaussee to serve with the 1-point lead. Missing wide that time was Hannah Tapp. And Chaussee goes back to the service line.
7 serving 5.
It's been Simone Abbott and Amelia Dimitrova leading the offensive effort for Grand Rapids, but Chaussee has that takeover ability, and that one hits the back line. That was Morgan Lewis with the kill.
Lewis did a great job of finishing high and was able to get inside that blocker there.
Thomas Ilara to serve. Sponsel plays it first. It's Abbott, goes across court. Venega with another dig. Evans for Abbott. Right side, cross court and down for Lewis. Gets the kill in the corner.
Early on, the Mojo were attacking the middle of the court, so the defense has kind of sucked in just a little bit. And Lewis has found some deep corners that are going to be effective for sure.
Morgan Lewis with a great start to set number 2. Here's Thomas Ilara. Service error, 8-7 Grand Rapids. In the second set so far, Morgan Lewis already has 2 kills, as does Thomas Ilara for San Diego. Nia Grant in for the first time for Grand Rapids serving. And that block never came back over.
After the kill, Hannah Tapp back
It
to
was
serve.
Lewis again. Kill number 3 here in the second set. And the short set and attack works out, 9-8 for Grand Rapids. Amelia Dimitrova to serve here for the Rise. Multilingual athlete, speaks English, Bulgarian, Italian, and Serbian. She's played professionally in many countries, as well as that point goes to San Diego, 9-9.
Lewis definitely has the hot hand right now, but she's going back to serve.
Lewis has family in attendance for this one. She's from San Diego County in California. As Simone Abbott gets that one through, 10-9. Lewis originally from Carlsbad, California. And Simone Abbott continues her strong night. Goes back to the service line after getting the kill. That one clips the net. Tomcom sets up Stone for the kill. All tied at 10 here in the second set.
Great run by Stone, squeezing that ball in between blockers and finding the deep court.
Lindsay Vanderwide. Back set, it's Grote, who's blocked by Thomas Ilara. 11-10.
Thomas Ilara has just been a wall on that pin, keeping her hips and core strong, able to put that ball down on the other side of the net.
Chaussee goes across court and hit the line. Let's see the replay. And that is in. 11-11.
Great cut shot by Chaussee.
Tomcom from the back row. What an attack. And the kill. 12-11. Doesn't matter where she's set up. Morgan Lewis has been automatic in the second set. Chaussee. Played by Stone. Now here's Thomas Ilara. Dimitrova off the left hand. Knocked down. And a tap at the net.
13 serving 11.
And a timeout called by Grand Rapids. Kathy George looking to recollect here in set number 2. 13-11. Mojo ahead.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Whiteley. Picks out Nunaviller.
Just so easy.
(13-11) after the timeout from Grand Rapids. As San Diego up 1-0 here in their home opener. 3 weeks into the season. Coach Hanif Clark said that they've been battling nerves playing on the road exclusively for the first part of the season. And having fans cheer against you, not as fun as having fans cheer for you. So this has been a great experience for the Mojo so far, and you can see Hannah Tapp gets the block there. They're up 3 against one of the best teams in the league. So sometimes all you need is a little home cooking.
No doubt. Little family in the crowd, a little extra love never hurts.
Veronica Stone to serve. And it's an ace off of Simone Abbott. 15-11.
Veronica Stone with the service. 15 serving 11.
Ties the largest lead of the night for San Diego. That wasn't touched. It goes out. Attack error, 16-11. And a 5-point advantage for the Mojo. This is why we play the game. You can't decide sports on paper. You have the San Diego Mojo coming in 0-3, and they had yet to win a set. And they took it right to Grand Rapids and won a marathon first set as Nia Grant gets the kill. Side out there, much needed for the Rise. Now Mac Pedraza. A switch at setter. And Thomas Ilara misses wide, 16-13. Mac Pedraza, a 3-time All-American at Ohio State. Finished out her college career at Penn State. Off of Sponsel. Played by Abbott, and Chaussee pushes it over. That short set from Tom-Com works out yet again. It was Tapp with the finisher.
Between Thomas Ilara, Tapp, and Lewis, Tom-Com has lots of options across the floor, keeping Grand Rapids on their toes.
And when you give a setter the quality of Nutsara Tom-Com that many options, she's going to make stuff happen. Chaussee blocked. Excellent dig by Abbott. Vanderwide tries to keep it alive, but it will carry out. 17-14, serve goes back to Grand Rapids.
We've gotten to see quite a few scrappy plays between pancakes, running down defensive balls. It's been fun to watch.
And a service error for Claire Chaussee. Makes it 18-14. San Diego ahead. It's Temi Thomas-Ailara, who's got 2 aces this season from the University of Wisconsin, and also played for Northwestern in her college career. And there's a quick kill for Grand Rapids. Nia Grant making a difference immediately. 8-year professional is Nia Grant. Played in Thailand, France, Germany, Poland, and Italy before joining Grand Rapids. And there's another kill for San Diego. 19-15. The back set goes to Lewis, and she finishes the job. Here's Hannah Tapp. Clips off the net. Abbott has to reach for that one, and it works out. So Abbott had to adjust midair for that one and still got the kill.
For sure. A lot of short court there between the short serve and then a short tip.
Dimitrova serving. Vanega. From the back row. Chaussee with a great attack. And a free ball coming up for Grand Rapids. Pedraza. Sent back over by Vanderweide. Abbott off the hand of Thomas-Ailara, and it's 19-17. Approaching crunch time here for Grand Rapids. Don't want to go down 2-0 to start a road trip. Tom finds Vanderweide for the kill, 2017.
That all started with a great pass from Thomas-Ailara, putting him in system.
There were a few fake outs there. I'll let the Vanderweide being the one to get the attack. Lewis serving. Abbott. Now it's Tomcom for Vanderweide. Off some hands. Marin Grote goes across the court to make it a 2-point game. Grote coming off her best match of the season, had 8 kills in that one for a season high. Now Velez in the game for San Diego. Abbott will also check out. And bringing in Shannon Scully will be Grand Rapids head coach Kathy George. Tomcom sets up Thomas-Ailara. Pedraza, slide attempt for Grote. Vanderweide off the block and down. 20-19. Scully coming in to help serve late in the set, and it works out immediately. Shannon Scully, a 3-time U.S. collegiate team member. Collegiate national team, I should say, as the point goes to Grand Rapids, a net touch. Scully, a 2-year pro out of Huntington Beach, California. Tomcom for Vanderweide. Off of Sponsel and out. 21-20. Vanderweide through the double block there. And now Lindsay Vanderweide will serve. Chaussee too strong for the block of San Diego. All tied at 21 here in the second set. Grote serving. Stone with the attack. Venegas sets up Thomas Ilara, who gets the kill, 22-21. That court vision you're talking about on display right there. Veronica Stone will serve. Pedraza sets up Chaussee. Now it's Tom-Com for Thomas Ilara. And that'll fall, 23-21. And the Mojo are in control, up by 2 with 2 points to go.
Thomas Ilara showing off her toolkit of all different kinds of shots.
And the second timeout has been used by Grand Rapids here in the second set. San Diego 2 points away.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
(23-21). San Diego trying to go up 2-0 on the Grand Rapids Rise. Veronica Stone to serve. Pedraza for Chaussee. It's Thomas Ilara with the attack. Played by Dimitrova. Chaussee's blocked. Pedraza with the dump. And the flex celebration to make it 23-22. Going with a setter switch here in the second set, taking out Ashley Evans for Mac Pedraza. And that time works out. The dump, a success. Tom-Com for Thomas Ilara. Pedraza, back set, and the kill. All tied at 23, so that timeout works perfectly for Kathy George. And she gets the 2 much-needed points to make it 23-23. Dimitrova with the kill there. Service error. And it's set point for San Diego. Well, the message from both coaches was it's too early to say there's good teams and bad teams in the PVF. And this match right here is proving that so far. Tom-Com serving for the set. Pedraza pushed over by Chaussee. Thomas Ilara across. It's Sponsel with the dig. Dimitrova off the block. Point given to Grand Rapids. San Diego crowd is not happy. There was a net touch there on Thomas Ilara, so quite clearly a point for Grand Rapids. And we got another win by 2 situation.
No doubt. Now's the time to capitalize every point. Not that it didn't matter before, but definitely crunch time now.
Remember the first set went to 36-34 for the Mojo, and an ace for Claire Chaussee. An incredible time for Chaussee to get her 5th ace of the season timeout called by San Diego.
Finally over, a concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight. We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads. They are stars
It's the high performance moment of the week, brought to you by Ren Athletics.
14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
It's set point for Grand Rapids. Claire Chaussee just got an ace to make it 25-24. And after the timeout, it's followed by a service error. So the marathon continues. We had one in set one. We get one in set two. Temi Thomas-Ailara to serve. Thomas-Ailara, an All-American back in 2022. Great serve received by Sarah Sponsel. Vanderweid's attack is played by Grand Rapids. And that one will get through 26-25, another set point for the Rise.
An out-of-system ball that Abbott takes down the line, able to give the Rise the lead here.
And it's Camila Gomez, the 5'2" defensive specialist. Stuffed by Abbott, and Grand Rapids takes the second set, all tied at 1 here in San Diego, 27-25. The Rise win set number 2.
It's the high performance moment of the week, brought to you by Ren Athletics.
14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
On the slide, bam!
Good set by Havili for Molly McCage. Serve goes over. Handled there at the net. It sets up perfectly. Dimitrova lands it with the right hand.
Serve and an ace. Taylor Cruz at 18 on the year. Back throw and tag. Count it. Courtney Lutz. Evans. Why not?
It's halftime here in Viejas Arena in San Diego. 1-1, all tied after 2 sets. And some stats after 2 sets of play. The big one being San Diego, 7 blocks compared to Grand Rapids 2. That defense of the Mojo, Bree, has been just terrific at the net.
Absolutely, and behind the net, they're running down balls, getting great touches at the net and behind.
And for Grand Rapids, they were down to a set point for San Diego. It was 24-23. They rally back, get a big ace from Claire Chaussee, and win that second set 27-25. We've seen what both these teams are made of so far.
For sure. And I think the mantra of the game has been 1 point at a time. We've seen those momentum swings go both ways here. We'll see who shows up for the next set.
It's been a fantastic one so far in San Diego's home opener. Both teams have 3 aces, 38 kills on the night for Grand Rapids, 37 for San Diego. And when we come back, we'll have set number 3. It's halftime here in Viejas Arena.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us! It's the high performance moment of the week. Brought to you by Ren Athletics.
14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
The slide, bam!
Good set by Havili for Molly McCage. Serve goes over. Handled there at the net. It sets up perfectly. Dimitrova lands it with the right hand.
Serve and an ace. Taylor Cruz at 18 on the year. Back throw and tag. Count it. Courtney Lutz. Evans. Why not?
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Whiteley. Picks out Nunaviller.
Just so...
About to start set number 3 here in San Diego. Dan Daugherty alongside Bree Spenner on the PVF YouTube channel. And so far, we have a couple MVPs for San Diego, but Nutsara Tomcom has 32 assists through the first 2 sets, and she has been putting her attackers in just wonderful positions.
Absolutely, and her attackers are doing a great job of putting the ball away. I felt like last set, Lewis was definitely the hot hand, but Thomas Ilara has been consistent all game as well. Tap's name has popped up multiple times. Tomcom has lots of options.
And Morgan Lewis has 8 kills in this match so far. Leading the way in kills is Simone Abbott of Grand Rapids. She has 13. And there was also a switch at setter in that set for Grand Rapids. They brought in Mac Pedraza in replacement of Ashley Evans, and Pedraza ended up getting 10 assists in that second set and helped lead the way for Grand Rapids to pull things out in that second set. Both have gone to extra points. 36-34 was the score of the first set, 27-25 in the second set, with San Diego winning the first and Grand Rapids winning the second. Halftime is over. Nutsara Tomcom will serve for San Diego, looking for their first win in franchise history. They started the night by getting their first set win in franchise history. That one is somehow sent over by Sponsel. Thomas Ilar is blocked, and Grand Rapids gets the first point of the third set, and San Diego's arguing. Not quite sure what the discussion is here. Are they discussing a double, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. When Grand Rapids took the ball over the net, maybe they're asking about a double contact there.
It'll be Maren Grote serving for Grand Rapids, as the argument's all for naught. Clips the net. Received by Papa. Chaussee's blocked. That one stays close to the net and falls 1-1. Lindsay Vanderweide will serve. 8th block of the match for San Diego. Again, that's compared to 2 for Grand Rapids. Great kill. Dimitrova from the back row.
I think Pedraza is going to try really hard to spread their offense and give as many options as possible to have weapons here.
Dimitrova coming off her best match of the season. Here's Valeria Papa. Now Chaussee looking for the back line, and it was touched at the net. 3-1 Grand Rapids. Here's Pedraza on serve. Valeria Papa misses long, and it's 4-1. Grand Rapids has gotten off to hot starts in both set 1 and 2. And then San Diego's found their rhythm to climb back and force those extra points. Thomas Aylar is blocked. Tomcom on the back pedal sets up Papa. Chaussee is blocked. That gets through, and Venega with the dig. Dug out by Vander Wide and sent over by Tomcom. A free ball. Thomas Aylar off of Sponsel. That will carry into the bench for a San Diego kill.
San Diego's scrappiness on defense paid off in that point. They definitely are here to fight.
It's 4-2 in the third set. San Diego definitely showing that all they needed was a home match. It was an unfriendly schedule to start the season. 3 road games, and in that time they had a 2-week break without any matches. So it was just a tough way to get it, or a tough situation to get a rhythm going. Chaussee serves. And Thomas Aylar's attack goes off of Dimitrova into the net. 5-2.
Thomas Aylar is not only a weapon on the outside, she swings well on the right side as well.
And Thomas Aylar has played both positions in her career, switched from outside to opposite. Here's Thomas Aylar's serve. It's an error. 6-3. And serving will be Nia Grant. Nia Grant came alive in that second set for Grand Rapids. Grant had a couple of kills and was active at the net blocking. Tomcom across the court looking for Papa. Did they get the touch? No. And San Diego points to the bench. They're going to challenge this one, looking for the net touch. So we got one challenge used by San Diego. As Valeria Papa will start the third set after coming in midway through the second. They're trying to ease her into the lineup. They expect her to be a big-time contributor for this team after a great 18-year career over in Italy and in Brazil as well. And here is the challenge. Looks like it did clip Dimitrova. So a successful challenge for Coach Hanif Clark. And now Valeria Papa will serve. 6-4 the score. Her addition to the team has brought an immediate spark, said Coach Hanif Clark. Played the final 2 sets last match in her season debut. Got 7 kills for San Diego. Got a slight delay here, 6-4. And the first set was won by the Mojo, 36-34. Second set, 27-25 Grand Rapids as the serve comes in from Papa. Pedraza with a back set and the kill for Dimitrova. Dimitrova has been doing this for a while. 17 years as a pro, started her pro career at 16 years old. Just an outstanding veteran presence. At that time, commits a service error, and it's 7-5. San Diego on serve.
Veronica Stone back to serve.
Here's Veronica Stone, whose father, Ron, was a 13-year NFL veteran, 3-time Pro Bowler. Pushed wide by Abbott, and it's 7-6. So that double block, something that Grand Rapids has to keep in mind now. I mean, there's been so many blocks by San Diego in this match that those attackers have to think about it every time they go for a swing.
No doubt.
Back set, swung with a bit of a haymaker that time for Grote. Cross-court attack that time for Vanderwide, blocked at the net. And Tomcom tried to dump it, but she was immediately stuffed. 8-6. Yeah, they read that like a book. Here's Abbott. Leads the match in kills. And the swing from Tap gets through, 8-7. Hannah Tap has been consistent. Her and Morgan Lewis have been really great options for Nutsara Tomcom, along with the primary option of Temi Thomas Ilara. Tomcom serves. Pedraza blocked. Another one for San Diego. All tied at 8. And it seems like no matter where the attack is for Grand Rapids, there's a double block waiting for them.
No doubt, and that starts with the pass. Chaussee pulled her setter off just a little bit, so her only option was the outside.
Too far that time. Going across the court was Grote. 9-8, San Diego ahead. Giving this hometown crowd a show. Coach Yaniv Clark says we're going to thrive on that energy. Again, they have not played at home until tonight this season. Down the line, missed. 10-8, a 2-point lead for San Diego. And after that 3-week road trip to start the season, San Diego's going to be home for the next 5 weeks. It's time to get comfortable for the Mojo. Short serve from Tomcom. Pedraza goes to Dimitrova. Played by Vanega. Vanderwide taps it over the block, and down it goes. 11-8. The lead has grown to 3. And a timeout called by Grand Rapids early in this third set. 11-8, San Diego Mojo.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Eleven to 8 the score. Kathy George using a timeout to try and slow things down. San Diego Mojo with a little bit of a run here. They're up 11-8 here in set number 3. Kathy George, legendary coach. First woman to ever coach in the Division I into their season. And they are taking it to one of the best teams in the league. All tied at 1 set apiece and ahead in set number 3 as that one's tapped over the block by Maren Grote.
I'm happy to see Grote get involved again. Grand Rapids needs to have as many offensive options as possible in order to get through the Mojo's double block.
Again, Grote coming off her best match of the year. Tricky play that time as TomCom was able to keep it alive, and it hits off the antenna. Point will go to Grand Rapids. 11-10. Good play by Chaussee, and there was that pass by Nutsara TomCom, and a wet spot on the court, pointed out by Vanderweide. So 11-10. All teams are going through that sequence where you got to learn each other's tendencies and each other's rhythm. Kathy George said Grand Rapids still going through that process, even though they are 3-1, having a lot of success this year, and they know that San Diego is going through that same process as well. When we put a bunch of really talented professionals together, you just never know what's going to happen when you get on the court for the first time. Thomas Ilara tries to go off the block and misses. 12-11. Maren Grote. Kathy George said she was overlooked before that breakout performance last match. As Hannah Tapp throws one down after another short set from Nutsara TomCom. Vanderweide on serve. Had 2 aces in the first set. Has slowed down from the service line since then. Thomas Ilara down the line. Chaussee blocked. That's been the story of the match. The block of San Diego.
No doubt. They are putting up a stone wall at the net, which makes it very difficult for Grand Rapids hitters.
That was Thomas Ilara with a block that time. After Thomas Ilara, that's block number 4, alone. Outperforming Grand Rapids as a whole is Thomas Ilara on the blocking front. 14-12 as that attack goes long.
Chaussee was trying to avoid that block and just ended up with an error.
And there's that effect of having such a successful block. It's just in the attackers' heads now on Grand Rapids. Mia Grant on the court. That goes off the block and out. 3-point lead for San Diego. Kathy George has already used 1 timeout in this set. We have 2 timeouts a set, 8 substitutions a set, and 2 challenges a set. Vanderweide. Set up for Chaussee. Papa steps up. Great dig from Abbott. And Chaussee sends that one off the block to make it 15-13 and a much needed side out for Grand Rapids.
Like you said, Dan, great dig by Abbott in the backcourt, fully extending to keep that play alive.
Here's Mac Pedraza. Came in for Ashley Evans in the second set and has not looked back. 16-13. Hannah Tapp with the kill there. Quick push over from Pedraza. Now Chaussee. It's clipped and thrown down by Grant. Nia Grant using that 6'2" frame to quickly find the court. Claire Chaussee. Clips the net. Venega tracks it down. Venega to Papa. Pedraza sets up Dimitrova, and Venega comes up to dig that one out. Thomas Ailara's attack is clipped. And that'll fall off of Papa into the net, 16-15.
Fun to see that swing from Chaussee in the back row to set up her own middle blocker for an overpass kill.
It doesn't matter where Claire Chaussee is, she can get a big-time attack just about anywhere. Chaussee, team leader in kills this season. Coming into the match, she had 68 to lead the Rise. Not too far behind is Amelia Dimitrova with 61 and Simone Abbott with 52. Oh, great attack and the kill from Ronica Stone. Ronica Stone has periodically made her presence known, both blocking and with some attacks throughout this match. Thomas Ailara with a great serve. Kept alive, but not for long, and it's 17-16. Now back to serve is Nia Grant. Her dad, also an NFL veteran, played for the Miami Dolphins for 4 games back in 1990. So her and Ronica Stone have that in common. Here's Ronica Stone. That block goes into the net. Tom back set Stone, and that'll fall. 18-16.
Ronica Stone with the kill.
And Sarah Tomcom is something special out there.
No doubt. And the Mojo were taking advantage of not having a libero on the floor on Grand Rapids side, so they went down that left side.
Sponsel back on the court, and immediately Grand Rapids gets a point, 18-17. Here's Dimitrova. Married to Grand Rapids Rise assistant coach Dennis Dimitrov. Set up for Vanderwide, and that goes down. 19-17.
Lindsay Vanderwide with the kill for the Mojo.
Vanderwide, a lot of experience overseas for her. In her 4 years as a pro, was named the best outside hitter in Hungary in 2021. Abbott's attack gets clipped. And Vanderwide off the block, 2017. San Diego pulling ahead late in the third set. Kathy George still has that second timeout to use. Ronica Stone serves and gets the ace. 21-17.
21 serving 17.
And that will prompt the timeout from Kathy George. A 4-point lead for San Diego here in set number 3.
Finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight. We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads. There are stars everywhere you look. No secret that tonight is going to be epic. Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Whiteley. Picks out Nona Miller. Just so
It's the High Performance Moment of the Week, brought to you by Ren Athletics.
14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
(21-17). San Diego trying to go up 2-1 against Grand Rapids in their home opener. Pedraza, the back set for Grote. Here's Stone for Vanderwide across the court, right to Sponsel. Chaussee steps up in the back row. Excellent dig from Valeria Papa. Pedraza, right side Dimitrova. And that block just carried over a bit too long from Tap. Clips the top of the net and falls out, 21-18. Here's Temi Thomas Ilara on your screen as back to serve will be Grand Rapids. Tomcom for Vanderwide with the kill. 22-18. Just a quick setup for Vanderwide, who's been really strong throughout this match.
For sure, and she started with a great pass. I would guess she's a rhythm outside hitter. When she has a great pass, she's bound to have a great swing.
Tomcom with that short serve. Stepping up in the back row is Dimitrova. Vanderwide clips the net. Dimitrova the dig. And Chaussee somehow was able to get enough on that to get the kill, 22-19. She had to reach back and somehow still got it through the block. Here's Grote. Tomcom with Thomas Ilara. It gets blocked into the net. 23-19 Mojo. 2 points away with a 4-point lead. They are in the driver's seat here. And always great for a coach to not have to use a timeout in a set.
No doubt. And Tap was able to hold the blocker there, which gave Thomas Ilara the open lane.
Set up right side. What a dig from Venega. The pancake to keep it alive, and that will carry out of bounds, 23-20. Outstanding effort from the libero, Shara Venega. No surprise, but team leader in digs this season with 27 coming into this match. San Diego's played 3 matches so far, Grand Rapids 4. Pedraza for Chaussee. Venega sets it up for Thomas Ilara. It bounces to Sponsel off the block. Kept alive at the net and sent over by Venega. And the dig from Venega. What a performance from Shara Venega. Thomas Ilara misses wide after an excellent rally. Grand Rapids now within 2 after a little run here. Can never count out the Grand Rapids rise. Back to service, Pedraza. Mac Pedraza again came in the second set. Valeria Papa's swing is clipped. Vanderwide. Sent over by Papa. There's Venega with a dig. Papa looking for the corner, didn't get it, and it's a 1-point game. We see on the official Bolt 6 replay, out of bounds. And that will spark the first timeout of the set for San Diego. 23-22, San Diego trying to hold on.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
Crunch time here in set number 3, another close set. And the first set was 36-34 in favor of the Mojo. Second set 27-25 for Grand Rapids. And now here we are at 23-22. Mac Pedraza trying to complete this run as San Diego is up by 4 with 2 points to go. Free ball. Pedraza for Thomas Ilara with the kill. Set point for the Mojo. And she has been money this match.
For sure, between her offensive weapon of an arm to her block, I just have to think it's got to be frustrating to be Grand Rapids, because even if the ball does get past the block, the scrappy defense from the Mojo is picking it up.
About 17 kills tonight for Temi Thomas Ilara. She had 13 kills last match for a season high. And a timeout, oh no, not a timeout, my apologies. Had to officially sub in Grace Loberg to serve. So Loberg will come in for tap. So Loberg jumped the gun, got to the service line a bit too quick. Grace Loberg from Illinois won the national championship with Wisconsin in 2021. Back set. Left-handed swing from Dimitrova. Here's Thomas Ilara down the line. Sponsel's there. They go to Dimitrova again. And she gets it, 24-23. Well, the game plan there, not much of a secret for Grand Rapids. It's go to Dimitrova. Now Chaussee will serve to try and keep Grand Rapids in this third set. Second set point for San Diego. Thomas Ilara with the kill. 2-1 San Diego. 1 set to go for the Mojo.
proud of you boys. Let's go celebrate now. Let's go.
Set number 4 here in Viejas Arena in San Diego. The Mojo have one set to go to get their first win of the season. Dan Daugherty here alongside Bree Spenner. Biggest thing in this match has been the blocking. Temi Thomas Ilara has 5 blocks. The Grand Rapids Rise, as a whole, have 4. As that net play for San Diego has been lovely. They have 10 blocks in total in this match.
For sure, and if Grand Rise is able to get the ball past that block, the defense for the Mojo is stellar as well, so it's got to be frustrating as one of their attackers trying to put that ball down.
We'll see if San Diego can pull through here and make history for the first win in franchise history. Set 1 was 36-34 Mojo. Set 2, 27-25 Rise. Set 3, 25-23 Mojo. And a service error to start the 4th set as Chaussee puts it right into the net. And the beginning of sets have all been in favor of Grand Rapids, and it's been San Diego who's had to work back into the game, but this time they have an opportunity to pull ahead. The serve from Thomas Ilara. It's Dimitrova across court. Tom-Com blocked straight down off of Papa's hit. And a 2-0 start for San Diego. You can tell they're energized in this one. Want to put the exclamation point on this home opener. Dimitrova through the block. 2-1. Grand Rapids back on serve. It's Nia Grant. Sends it long. 3-1. Service errors have been pesky for both teams throughout this match, coming at inopportune times. That could be something that just gets better over the course of the season. And just like that, another service error, that time by the Mojo. It's Valeria Papa giving it back to the Rise.
With such close games and close sets, I don't think either team has truly found their rhythm just yet. We're seeing still a lot of service errors.
9 errors for the Mojo, 8 for Grand Rapids. 3-3, and a reach over the net was the call. So all tied here in set 4. Dimitrova to serve. Played by Vanega, who had such a great 3rd set for San Diego, and that sets up a 4-3 lead for the Mojo.
Stone does a great job here running a slide behind the setter so that the defense for Grand Rapids is split.
Joust at the net. Pushed over by Pedraza. And Vanderweide taps it through. 5-3.
Great shot by Vanderweide. Grand Rapids defense was waiting back for a heavy hand, and she found the floor.
Vanderweide, fourth in University of Oregon's history in points with 1,687 in her college career. And that gives it back to Grand Rapids. Another service error. It's Simone Abbott, who played in Italy with Claire Chaussee professionally. Now they're teammates here in America. And that's a kill for Hannah Tapp. Hannah Tapp, an All-American, an Olympic alternate in 2020. Bringing her talents to San Diego. Nutsara Tomcom the serve. Now Tomcom the set. Over to Chaussee. For Thomas Ilara off the block and out. 7-4 Mojo. Yeah, found their groove here in the fourth set. First time this match that they've started off strong in a set.
For sure. And Pedraza's in the front row for Grand Rapids, so that only gives her 2 options offensively.
Pedraza with the dump. Snuffed out by San Diego. Goes to Chaussee. Venega to Thomas Ilara. Whistle's blown and a net touch to call. 7-5. Grand Rapids is coming off their first 5-setter in franchise history. They defeated the Atlanta Vibe 3-2 in what was one of the best matches of the season. Thomas Ilara finds the open spot in the court. 8-5. Of course, for San Diego, tonight's the first time they've won a set. And they've got 2 sets in their home opener. Blocked at the net, another one. That was Valeria Papa. Papa stands at 6 foot even. Here's Chaussee. Tomcom to Papa, and that will go under the net. 9-6.
Solid block set up there by Grand Rapids.
In that last match for Atlanta, they subbed out a few regulars late in the match. Kept alive by Dimitrova, but it will carry out. It's Pedraza. Chassé down the line. No chance for San Diego that time.
And that's a spark Grand Rapids needs, a hot hand and find their rhythm. Get a swing of momentum here.
So Chassé will step out in favor of Shannon Scully, who's coming from time to time to serve for Grand Rapids. She won the national title in beach volleyball for USC. Pancake for Sponsel. Here's Vanega setting up Papa. Pedraza left side, big swing, and the kill. 10-8.
It was nice to see Abbott fly into that ball, get a nice strong swing behind her.
She's been the most reliable option this match for Grand Rapids. 14 kills. And Dimitrova. Vanega sets up Thomas Ilaro, who splits the defense across the court. 11-8 to push the lead to 3 for the Mojo. Love to see the libero getting an assist.
Often overlooked, but liberos on both sides of the net tonight have been stellar.
That one will fall on the line. And as a former libero yourself, what's really stood out about these two, Sponsel and Vanega?
Honestly, the fact that you don't notice them, that says that they're very consistent. They're picking up balls, they're doing their job. We definitely notice them on the big plays, but you know that they're the glue out there that's keeping their teams together.
Valeria Papa goes across the court for the kill, 12-9. What an addition she is to this San Diego team. And each team is allotted 2 international players. Valeria Papa from Italy, one of those for San Diego. Camila Gomez from Colombia, the second. So far, it doesn't seem that Papa has her service rhythm down yet, though. She's had a couple service errors tonight as that one gets through the block and down for a Grand Rapids point. 12-11. Here's Dimitrova. 17 kills this match, only behind Temi Thomas Ilara's 21. Vanderwide blocked. And if Grand Rapids is going to try and pull through in this match, that block is going to have to step up. They have been dominated in that category by San Diego tonight.
Love to see Pedraza in the front row, a setter in the front row, shutting down a big time outside.
Mac Pedraza, a 6'2" setter. Three-time All-American. It was the Big Ten Setter of the Year in 2022, and a untimely service error for Amelia Dimitrova gives San Diego a 13-12 lead.
And one might credit that to home court advantage. You had the "Let's Go Mojo" chant going, and a service error as a result.
Great crowd tonight in Viejas Arena for the home opener. As that gets through from Aaron Grote. All tied at 13 for Simone Abbott's jump serve. She's played professionally in Italy, France, Turkey, Puerto Rico, and Greece. Has Abbott, and there's a big kill. Hannah Tapp came into this match with 6 kills on the season, but has been one of the go-to options for San Diego tonight.
Another great feed by Tom Com, getting pulled off the net and still able to feed her middle.
Tom Com at the service line. Excellent dig by Venegas. Joust is won by Grand Rapids. And Thomas Ilara able to get it through. 15-13. And that'll bring us to our first break of the fourth set. A 2-point lead for San Diego as they're trying to win it in 4.
Be sure to
is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight. We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. An ace serve for Wiley. Picks out Nona Miller.
Just so...
(15-13) here in the fourth set. San Diego 10 points away from their first ever win. It's been a great home opener, regardless of the outcome. A competitive match against an excellent Grand Rapids Rise team. Vanderwide with the kill. 3-point lead for San Diego. And already here alongside Bree Spenner. And another block at the net. They try again, and the point goes.
So we have a back row attack from Grand Rapids. The libero stepped in front of the 10-foot line and used her hands. So if that happens, the outside hitter needs to stay down, but here she jumps, so it's a violation.
17-13 after that violation against Grand Rapids. Short serve from Tomcom. Dimitrova steps up, drills Valeria Papa. Comes back over and one and is stuffed by the Rise. Three-point game. Tomcom. Thomas Ilara with the attack. Vanega. Set up for Thomas Ilara, who gets yet another kill.
Thomas Ilara with the kill.
Outstanding night for Temi Thomas Ilara. Came into this match as the team leader in kills with 27. And tonight, she's got 22. So almost meeting her season total in this match alone is the rookie. Looking for another here. Down the line. Played by Vanega. Off the block and out, 18-15. So Grand Rapids staying in this. And it'll be Mac Pedraza at the service line. She sparked a couple of runs for Grand Rapids tonight, and it was part of a pivotal switch at the setter position. Came in the second set for Ashley Evans. As Pedraza's been subbing in later in matches. And Coach Kathy George needed to change something up with the offense. Vanega for Papa. And that'll fall.
Vanega gave a great out-of-system ball there for Papa to swing.
Pedraza, by the way, 29 assists in this match off the bench.
19 serving 15.
And serving will be Hannah Tapp. Pedraza for Nia Grant. Nia Grant was the top blocker in Germany in the 2018-2019 season. That time showing her offensive ability with that kill. An overpass taken advantage of by Grand Rapids.
It looked like Grant went up a little lighter there because Tom was front row. She didn't want to interfere with the set.
Nearly another overpass, but that one's saved by Tom, kept alive by Grand Rapids. Thomas Ilara will end it there, 2017. Oh, and Thomas Ilara is slow to get up. No chance for Grand Rapids to chase that one down. Looks like she's fine. Back at the service line. Close call for the San Diego Mojo there. Pedraza back set. Dimitrova. Point goes to the Mojo. Might have been looking for hands there. Could not get any of the fingers of Veronica Stone. And a service error makes it 21-18. 4 points away are the Mojo with a 3-point lead over Grand Rapids.
Namaris Velez into the match for San Diego Mojo.
Camila Gomez into serve, one of two international players for Grand Rapids, along with Amelia Dimitrova. And for San Diego, it's Nutsara Tomcom and Valeria Papa. And a service error makes it 22-18. Not always easy to come cold off the bench and get a big serve in.
No, that's a very difficult situation, but also need that ball over and in. That's a no-miss situation.
Papa with the serve. Keeps that alive with an excellent dig. Venega with the push. Grote snuffed out by Venega and a block. Marin Grote at the net. Makes it 22-19. Grote, the team leader in blocks this year at 6'4".
And a dynamic 6'4". She ran a 3 and then was able to close on the outside.
With the service, 19 serving 22.
Played professionally in Turkey before joining Grand Rapids. Good serve received from Venega. Pedraza back for Grote. Tomcom up for Vanderwide. Oh, and whiffing there was Veronica Stone, 22-20.
Great heads-up play by Pedraza as that ball came in hot. She was still able to push a clean ball to her outside.
Tough missed opportunity there for Veronica Stone. Crowd getting into it, the Let's Go Mojo chants. And there's another service error. 23-20. Neither team has used a timeout in this fourth set.
Veronica Stone to serve.
Veronica Stone looking to set up match point. Pedraza for Dimitrova, blocked. Set up for Abbott, off the block and out. Oh no, it's 24-20. Thought it hit hands, it did not, my apologies. 24-20, match point for San Diego.
Regardless, a great back set from your middle with Grote. I figured they would challenge here.
And that is a block touch, so I'm not crazy.
No, great eyes.
So the challenge successful for Grand Rapids, 23-21 off the pinky. Simone Abbott. Into the net goes Vanderwide. Letting out a little frustration there, 23-22. It'll be fitting if we get another extended set here in the fourth. Timeout called by San Diego.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
(23-22), a timeout used by Taiba Hanif Clark, a three-time Olympian for Team USA in 2004, 2008, and 2012. Trying to lead San Diego to victory. Vanderwide after the attack error. The big attack there and a block from Hannah Tapp makes it match point for San Diego. Hannah Tapp has been terrific tonight. Morgan Lewis had a great start to the match. He's been out of the rotation since. And of course, Temi Thomas-Ailara has been the star of the show for San Diego.
Now that Tom comes in the back row, she's got 3 offensive options in the front row. Be interesting to see what happens here.
Dump. Success. Mac Pedraza brings Grand Rapids within 1.
A great pass by Chaussee puts Pedraza in a position where she can expose that middle of the floor.
Comes down to this. Thomas-Ailara off the block. And San Diego, for the first time, has a victory. And they do it in front of their home crowd in San Diego at 25-23. Fourth set, they take down Grand Rapids 3-1. An outstanding match here, Bree. And San Diego proves that you can't play these matches on paper.
No, absolutely not. I felt like they out-scrapped Grand Rapids tonight with blocking, defense, and definitely outswung with just how many offensive options they had.
Temi Thomas-Ailara, her player of the game, I mean, easily 25 kills in this match. She was sensational out there and also had 5 blocks as well, and 8 blocks total for Grand Rapids. They started to get better as the match went on, but the blocking of San Diego is really what made the difference. They had 12 blocks in this match and made life really difficult for those attackers of Grand Rapids.
No doubt. In Grand Rapids, I don't know that they ever found their rhythm. They were still trying to figure some things out, and Mojo seized the opportunity.
Not the way that Grand Rapids wanted to start their 3-game road trip. They go to Orlando next. San Diego gets their first win in franchise history in their home opener. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in to PVF Volleyball here on the PVF YouTube channel.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront